Well, good morning and welcome back to the homestead, friends. Give you a quick little update of what's been going on here. It's a beautiful morning. Like many parts of the country, we are expecting some very warm weather over the next few days. Like, I think 95 is the average for the next 4 or 5 days. So any work we do is going to have to be in the morning and before it gets blistering hot out. So we took out the rain barrel that was sitting on the corner here in the back. It had some pretty skunky water in it, and I want to use it in the new courtyard area around my new raised beds, so we were going to move it anyway. And let me give you a little update on how the garden looks. Man, the plants are really growing. Check out these green beans. I guess the carrots are a little slow, but they'll grow into the fall even when the temperatures get a little low. So I think I'll still have a carrot harvest, but the green beans are doing great. The onions are doing all right. I got these plants in pretty late, so I kind of feel like any produce I get is kind of a bonus. Look at these tomato plants. And I spotted a really nice looking tomato on this guy the other day. Look at that. So yeah, we're setting fruit. There's a couple little in there. I planted some onions around these. I think onions grow better when they have to compete. And so I like to plant them with other vegetables, and I threw in a few petunias as kind of a living mulch and just for a little fun. Yeah, that plant's doing marvelous. He's almost to the top of the cage. And the yellow summer squash is doing really well. I have one little lone regular cucumber plant that has survived, but boy, he's really slow. I don't know what's wrong with that bed. The zucchini plant is looking beautiful. It's got a few little tiny zucchinis growing. This is the Suyang cucumber. It's a kind of looks like an English cucumber, but really, really good. We loved him last year, so he's doing well too and starting to climb the cage. Cabbages are looking beautiful. Hopefully you can see them through that netting I have. That keeps the moths off of them and chewing on them. Pepper plants are doing good. Here's another bed of cabbage. Of course, I'll make sauerkraut out of that. And then up here, we're not going to water the grass. We're just going to let it go dormant. So it's starting to get a little brown. We haven't had rain for a while. Of course, as soon as we put that hail guard up, you see the little hail guard we put over the tomatoes, we've had no rain and no hail. That's okay though. And the tomatoes in the pots are doing well. Oh, here's some peppers. Yep. This tomato's a little peaked. Looks like it might have a little blight. I'll probably take him out so it doesn't spread. There's a tomato setting there. Another beautiful pepper plant. This is a tumbler cherry tomato that's bred to so you can plant it in hanging baskets and stuff. Anyway, it's setting some nice tomatoes. And this one probably really shouldn't be in a pot. It's one of those very large slicing tomatoes, and it's indeterminate, but that's what I had left, so he went in a pot, and he seems to be doing all right. This little guy's setting tomatoes. And so there's the update on the garden. It's doing just fine. And would you look at that? Do you remember what was sitting here last time? The shed is gone. Well, it's not gone. We moved it. Well, we didn't move it. John moved it. But this is where the greenhouse is going to go. And we have room to put in about a 12 by 14. I mean, we could go a little larger than that, but I don't think it's necessary. And we might even go 12 by 12 or 12 by 13. We'll just see what looks nice. And, but yeah, progress is being made. Then, as you come around the corner, looking right into the sun, I might have to come in at a different angle so you can see what's happening here. But, okay, so here's the raised beds. Not a lot happening there. I'm going to work on leveling these today. But you see the courtyard fence, the gate. Oh, there's the shed. We moved the shed over here. This is the gate my husband made. I just love it. It's kind of whimsical and fun. And we have a little covering, so when you get in here, you're got a little bit of shade and protection from the weather. And we'll see where we get today. I think the goal is to get this fence over to the edge of the wood shop. We're going to put in another gate over there. So we'll have two gates going in. Well, good morning. Sneak peek of John's new shop area. It's quite a bit larger than the last one. And he's still getting organized in here, but we're loving it so far. So it's the next day, and as forecast yesterday, got blistering hot here. But we came out in the morning and did get some work done. I thought I might as well tag it on to this video so you can see what we did. The courtyard fence is now all the way to the edge of the shop. And we went ahead and put a gate in on this end. And the raised beds are level. Have a little more tweaking to do on them, but they're looking much better. Next step is to put the hail guard in before I fill these beds. We'll have to get them out of the way so we can get the hail guard in. So that'll be the next step. Then I will run the drip irrigation through the bottom of the beds and bring it up to the top. And then I can fill the beds. But you can see I did move a few things in here. I just got really excited about it. And that, of course, is where the greenhouse is going to sit. So, there it is. The beginnings of the vegetable courtyard. Okay, friends, have a wonderful day. And I'll give you another update in a few days.